So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me...
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear...
That is the scientist speaking.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I came to the conclusion that my
How have you reached this?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear...
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I think I should ask the questions, Your Lady.
Fair enough, Jonathan.
Please do not misunderstand me.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please...
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Why use you to contact?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Who are they?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain.
How many?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Should I trust?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful. But I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to...
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them.
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
How powerful?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all.
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson...
What can you tell?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortal.
How old?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
If you are...
Thank you, Jonathan.
Is the situation...
Yes. The Guard of Prewen.
What is...
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start...
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive?
I fled, Jonathan.
Will the guard...
I doubt it.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your...
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight?
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to...
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my...
Thank you for the offer.
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he...
Will I ever...
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know...
Please.
Oh, Jonathan.
You have no...
Even if...
What is the...
The plan...
How...
The epidemic is the priority.
What will you...
I still have
One day...
And I shall help you in your research, I promise.
Will I see you again?
No. You will find me here if you need me.
When...
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave.
Will you not...
No.
But how will you...
I shall not, Jonathan.
I want to...
Could you do me a...
I should be honored.
Then it is settled. Finally.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Oh. Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
So, Time to visit the Ascalon Club. It's locked.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Sorry to disturb you again, but
Of course.
do you think
I know.
we're
Trap.
Will-
One.
concerning you?
Yes.
Are you truly seeking?
I cannot promise you anything.
Do you?
I can.
But the,
That.
goodbye. I cannot enter. It's locked.
This one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make McCullum happy.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Better go home, sir.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
This is now my domain, young Ekon.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you...
I think I'm fine.
You don't have to worry about him anymore.
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by...
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura.
It seems that I owe you...
Goodbye, Mr.
This is not a place for you, sir.
fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
Watch out, boys! Watch out for that team! Fuck, it's fast!
Good evening, Avery. I know Avery.
Miss Reed expected you to return.
How is
Not
the...
Miss... I'm...
Has she...
I'm...
What is the...
For
Have...
your... Your...
to be-
I...
Tell me the truth.
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir.
You have served this family extremely...
Then I will stay.
You really think I don't...
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say.
I know you work hard to help the sick. But what will you do once the epidemic is over?
My home is here, and I have nowhere else.
That's good news. Whatever...
Goodbye.
Of course...
Mother.
Jonathan!
I'm right here, Mother.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead, and...
Mary. She...
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she
Have you... It was... Mother,
No,
what do you... Tell me, Mother, how are you?
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I was attacked, Mother.
The important thing is that you...
Do you need it?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan.
I'll stay as long as I can.
Just one thing.
Are you...
Not recently.
I recently...
I'd be glad...
She's not...
The important...
Do you think Avery is right?
I don't blame you.
I wish I could stay here.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny.
Have I changed that much?
You are still, and you'll all...
Why do you say...
Why should it be?
But Mary really is...
Yes. And I...
But I'm...
Oh, it...
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, son.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of... Good evening, sir. Please forgive me.
I never judge a man.
Well, I must...
Welcome, Dr. Reed.
What...
I
Fine. I'm up...
Reed?
How is the...
Like...
I'm afraid that...
Where?
Is it not...
On the...
So you prefer...
Oh, I also enjoy...
But
Please...
do you have any...
Not...
Really?
I'm a...
London?
Are you...
I may have a look at your goods. Good evening.
Oh my god, no.
Wait, no.
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you...
Your mother.
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you. Tell me about your...
What do you want?
Who are your...
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me...
Do you live...
I still...
How did you...
First, I was an orphan.
Did you...
The correct word...
What do you...
I was...
Yes, you... Is...
Two...
What...
You mean... Well...
Are you a suffragette, then?
All adult women have the right to vote in...
No...
Really?
How...
People...
Have you any...
Recent...
What exactly does it...
What?
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal.
That may be true for an...
Your mother is not like...
I believe...
Do you know...
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she...
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she
Goodbye.
She's been quite...
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Hear, hear, hear!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you...
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Garda Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only...
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I?
How dare you speak so flippantly of...
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have...
Please ask.
What is the
We follow the credo of William Marshall.
What does
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does it mean to be a member?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the...
Do you have...
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours.
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!